Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the stream. So as you can see by the thumbnail, we're going to be working on the job system. Let me jump over to here. Alright, so let me just jump over to there. How you doing, Zuza mate? Welcome back to the stream. So today it's going to be a really good stream. I've got a lot of stuff to do today. Well, pretty much focusing on the job system. So I've actually got the animations now. So we've got animations. Let me go animations, player sequences, do SEP 28. These are all the animations for holding a box and stuff like that. For this, for instance. As you can see, we've got the animations now, so we can actually start working on the system. And if you were watching in yesterday's stream, we were actually working on the charging system. So what I can do right now is I can actually quickly just show you a 20-second video of the final product of that. So we'll let that finish. We can get rid of that. Hopefully the audio and everything's all good. How you doing, Gary Smith, mate? Welcome to the stream. The chat is not showing for some reason, so there should be a chat there, but I'm not sure why it's working. But anyway, let me go to, so that means the alerts are probably not working because I got it with the plugin. So what I can do is I quickly show you the charger system. I'm creating a prison role-playing game, and if you haven't seen, this is the final product of yesterday's stream. So I created a charging system. So the idea is you have to get the inmate to stand in front of the camera, then you're able to access his charges via this computer, and you're able to actually see all the charges that he's previously had. And if you're the charging officer, you can actually delete the charge or at any time add new charges. So there you go, guys. There's the charging system. There's more of an extension to the CEO's computer. So as you can see, there's a CCTV and a charges and a dispatch as well. So that's what this computer is going to be. This computer is going to the functionality for this computer is going to be for the job. So the idea, the way it's going to work is that this is a warehouse, obviously. So it's going to be a pick packing job. Okay, so you'll have to go and pick orders and then pack the orders. You won't really be packing them, you'll just be placing them down here and then dispatching them. So you've got to pick the order and then dispatch the order. You'll have to, like, say you pack an order from the computer, it will say go to rack 2 and pick 2 boxes off rack 2 and 1 box off rack 1, and then you've got to bring those boxes over and put it down on this pallet, and then and then once they're on this pallet, then you can go back to the computer and then dispatch them, and then that's the process, and you'll get maybe $3 a process. So it will take maybe a minute to make $3 sort of thing. So that's how inmates can actually make money to purchase commissary and stuff like that. So that's the idea for that. So the way it's going to work is there needs to be like a little objective message that says, that stays on screen, that sort of tells you where to go and all that type of stuff. We need to make a component that's going to handle all the working logic, you know, for when they're working and when they're not working, you know, switching the states and all that type of stuff, and also handling the order data and all that type of stuff. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. Let me check here. So yes, the chat and the alerts are probably not working. But anyway, I'll figure that out for the next stream, but that's all good. Everything else is looking good. Yep. All right, that's good. Yep, everything's good. So let's jump straight into it. So what I want to do, we can probably make the alerts. I'm trying to work out what I can do. So the best, like what I can do, so it's entertaining for you guys in the stream. So I'm not just, we need to make the objective pop up. You know what? Let's start making the component. We'll start from that. So we need a new component. We're going to go to here. We're going to go to blueprints, active components. Active component. This is going to be called working. Let me do the process like this. So this is how I do my. This is a process for my a component system. I put everything into components. All the systems got its own individual component. So we've got that, and now I can go to here. Add the component here. AC working. So now I can add it here. AC working. That's wounding. Fuck. Okay, there's working. AC working. Alright, so see what I'll do is I have one component that has all my references in it, and then in each component, I just do a simple process like this. I do a is server just so it's running once, because I think it runs multiple times for the character and the controller in certain situations. I think this one as well. So, and then all I got no casting whatsoever in any of these components. In any of the components I add, what I do is I get the owner of the components, and then this way I can get component by class, and then I'll just reference that one reference referencing, and then inside here we've got this AC references. Now I've got all the references that I could possibly desire. I'll see if that was a comment, but that's probably let's move this up a touch. So there's my process of getting references. So now we've got a working component. That must have been a subscribe or something, so shout out to whoever that was. Shout out to whoever's watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Jump in the comments, let me know where you're watching from, what time it is, just so I can get an idea of what time it is for you guys. Alright, so now we've got a working components. So now what do we need? We need working logic. We might as well make a struct. Working data. So we need rack. Rack number is working. Total boxes to get. Scotland, 10:25 p.m. Oh, not too bad. Rack number, total boxes is working. So you're like dead set, almost, or not quite 12-hour difference. So this only now limits us to only able to get off one rack. Unless we can. What we can do, we can have two of these, and then we can just have a variation of either 1 to 3, two different racks. So you have to go to two different racks to get so many boxes from each rack. Okay. So maybe there should be rack data as well. So that's what I can do. Make a rack data, and then we can have the rack data here. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Yes, struct. Rack data. So I want to have rack data where it's like I choose. Oh, I can have an array of this actually. Yes. So rack number, total boxes. So this will be the rack data. So say there's two arrays. Yeah, it would be either rack 1, rack 2, and so many boxes from that rack. So that's an idea. And then we can go here and go to rack data. Go to rack data. And is working. Yeah, I think we can work with that type of logic. Rack number, total boxes, that's the rack data. Alright, I think we can do that. This needs to be an array. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here we go. The working data. Okay. I can just see the length of that array to see how many. Okay, alright, so there we go. So now what we can do here is make a custom event. This is all. This we'll see if it works on the owner client. I think it doesn't need to be on the server because nobody needs to see this type of data. This is all within the client. The client only needs to know this operation. So we can go to owning clients, start pick packing job. Double check up on you guys. Shout out to whoever's watching. Pick packing job. Uh, Not that this will ever get called, but notification send. You know what? We're going to run this on the server because the point of the owning client will just be there with the notification. We'll just run it on the server. So if they're working and you're already working, you're already doing a packing job. Alright, so now if they're not working, how am I going to randomize this? Working data, packing data. Okay. Alright. Fuck, this is confusing me on how I'm gonna like create a few of these into this. So rack data, this will be add set array element. Okay. Like that, okay. Okay. Fucking hell. How am I gonna randomize that? For the love of God. Oh, okay, I can just do it like this. Okay, I don't need that. Okay. So this is how I would set it. I would go here. Do a for loop with a random integer in range, which would be, let's say, we want it. We just want two. Fuck. You know what? We're just gonna have each rack, just so we don't need to randomize it. So there's going to be 3 racks, so 0 to 2. What? Oh, okay. Why am I trying to do this? There's 3 of them. Three racks. Knock that off. Knock that off. Alright. So now we can do 3, set 3 arrays. Alright. Starting to get confused there, like fucking hell. Alright. So now we can set the array. And then what we can do here is shit. Shit. Oh man. I'm gonna have to do gymnastics here for this. Fuck me dead. This is gonna be a nightmare. A fucking nightmare. Share to whoever's watching. Alright, so now you're already doing a pickpacking job. Local rack number. Random integer in range. What? Random integer in range. 1 and 3. So you either get from 1 rack, 2 racks, or 3 racks. Variations. Alright. So there's the local thing. Now we need to do this fucking gymnastics, man. If you know a better way to do this, let me know. Like, because you can't randomize enums. It's a nightmare. Okay, so rack one. Alright, so there we go. Now they've got a random array of different racks with total amounts from 1 to 3 boxes. Yep, so you're going to have 3 arrays now. Alright, so there we go. Now we know where they need to go. Local rack number, that doesn't need to... Oh, so let me think. So... Alright, let's start doing some more of the progress. Let's do some notification logic now, or objective logic, I should say. Enums are just integers, so you can just use random integer to get random enums. Oh, fuck. Everything's an index pretty much, isn't it? So, how do I get integer to... But how do I do random integer in range? Fucking... So how do I... it will be 0 to 2. So how do I convert that to an enum? Is there like an maybe like an index or something? Index to integer. Yeah, how do I go from integer to random enum index? Then I can just use this and do it once here. You there, Gary Smith? You're probably typing right now. Set an example on Discord. Sent an example on Discord. Okay. Get number of entries. Oh my goodness gracious. Get number of entries. Or is those are the entries, right? Get number of entries. Oh. Oh yeah, subtract from the length, that's right. Oh, okay. Well, that's fucking extremely handy. That, just having that, oh my god, powerful. Alright, so there we go. So now I've got the random loop, and now I want to go into integer to enum. To enum. Your way will work just as messy. I'm like, I'm only about 2 years in, so I'm probably doing all these rookie stuff. But now, how am I going to go from that integer, integer in range? That's right. How'd you get? Okay, switch. Okay, interesting. How do you get this node here? This game is going to have blockchain involved. What do you mean blockchain? Is that like a performance thing? Fuck, how do I go from integer to enum? Enum. Fucking hell. Enum to... Oh, byte to enum. There we go. A byte to enum. Oh, that's right. I've got to go to a byte. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. No, okay. 2 bytes and then to enum. Okay. Now I understand that the difference between byte and enum now. Okay. So there we go. For fuck's sakes. We don't even need this local variable now. We just need to go... Alright. We don't need any of that nonsense. Because this was fucking rookie as doing shit like this. I knew there was a better way, I just didn't know. I thought there was like none of those type of things. You were sort of limited with enums. Okay. Wouldn't make sense if you were anyway. Okay, so there we go. Boom. So now we're setting enums with random. What? Oh, that's the index, right? So 0, 0, 1, 2. Okay. Are we good, guys? Are we good here? Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so now we've got data, start pick packing job. Alright, so now this is where the notification comes in. But we need to create a whole new logic. There's an alert logic or notification logic, which you can't see right now, which is shit. It's actually gonna be a pain in the ass. It's just, what's this? I won't have to modularize this. We're gonna go, but I need this type of sizing. Just outer box. Objective. $75, $175. Alright, so that's where the notifications are. What type of length are we looking at here? 75, so we need to add 75 to that. Calculator. 175 plus 75 will be a 250. So 250 should be enough. Oh no, wrong way. Shit. $175. $250. Beautiful. Alright. So now we can go to objective. Objective icon. So this is going to be like a permanent one that stays permanent. Objective text. Now we need an objective icon, so they're different. Let me check up on you guys. Is the game going to have blockchain involved? So like characters and upgrades that is owned by the player, maybe weapon skins or add-ons can be an NFT and is stored on a block. That's ridiculous. Anything like that is like off the bat you're trying to deceive people. Like I'm not an asset flipper. I'm not a fucking crypto fucking person. NFTs that. I'm a game developer. I'm a video game programmer. I've been doing it since 2010. I'm in the stage of learning Unreal Engine to build my first game. That's what I want to do. I want to build my first game. I'm not trying to make any income or windfall out of this game. It's going to be free to play. There could potentially be microtransaction stuff, but then I have to deal with income and stuff like that. I'm gonna do everything legally on my end by registering a studio and a game name legitimately. So when I do sell the game for free and potentially get some funding, then I can do all that legally, and then it would just turn out to be losses potentially. So that like I would just keep having to do losses for the company until it does make money, which won't be for multiple years until I get a lot better and build a very good game that I'm confident in selling. You know what I mean? I'm not confident in building a game with assets and then trying to make money out of you. You know what I mean? It's not my interest. My interest is to make a game that's optimized, that's fun to play, that builds a player base, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a career out of this. And right now, I'm only 2 years into learning Unreal Engine. I'd be a fool to try and sell the games of the stuff that I'm going to produce at this stage of my career. So if that makes sense. But yeah, no NFTs and blockchains or whatever the fuck that shit is. Like you have to go. Yeah, I don't want to end up on Big Fry TV. You know what I mean? As an asset flipper, because that's not going to happen. That's actually, let me actually just explain this. That's the reason why I'm here today learning Unreal Engine. About 75% of the reason why I'm doing that is because I discovered asset flips. I was amazed of how people can come up with such nonsense, and other people believe that they've actually made it and it's going to be good, and like the gameplay is shocking, they're clear assets and all this type of stuff. It amazed me, and I thought, man, I'm going to be the first person that makes a good game out of assets. No strings attached, no scamming, no nothing. Just come play my game, download it if you like it. Good stuff. You can stay with us. So the only way I could potentially make money out of this idea right now, that this game idea, would be to build this game, get the experience to the point where we can build version 2 of this game, but with our own assets, rebuild the map, rebuild all the systems, make it 10 times better, and release a second version. And then potentially I could potentially sell that, you know what I mean? But definitely not this, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's jump back into this. Alright, so objectives. Now we need icons. Sign, actually, might be one of these. Sign. Okay, we need an objective type of thing. Oh, hopefully there's like boxes or something, or just something that looks more like a work. We've got biohazards. We've got watch your step symbols. I mean, that could be one. Let's throw this one here. We're looking for something, you know, for working. That's gotta be it. That's definitely it. That has to be it. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it. That's definitely us. Because there's a pick-packing icon, you know what I mean? So what we can go here is go to T, objective, notification, objective. There is nothing wrong with using the assets on the store. That's why they are for all the people who say I have seen this asset before. They are flippers, and yeah, pretty much like it's like that Paradise game. They just literally had four different assets and like tried to throw it off as a game, and that was like a cryptocurrency scam. See, this is really what, because that pissed me off, how like small indie developers are now, because they're asset flippers, small indie developers are petrified of using assets, right? And this is limiting their potential, because now they think that they have to make all these assets, and then they think they have to take on all that work, and then they never finish their game because they don't get to the stage of creating quality assets to be able to use to be able to build the game in the first place. That's what pissed me off. What I want to do is I want to show people, indie game developers, it is okay. It's okay to use assets, all right? That's what they are for. You're not born as a fucking rockstar clone. You like, nobody's born with the knowledge of making 3D models or animations or programming. That's what these assets are for. It's so you can you know, purchase very high quality assets to use in your game. That's what they're for. That's what assets are for. It's okay to use assets as long as you are not scamming somebody or trying to deceive somebody or trying to play it off as you built that. That is just full stop off the bat trying to deceive somebody, and you are going to crash and burn in life if you try and do anything like that with any situation in your life. I can guarantee you there's a little thing called karma. What you put out, you get back instantly in some cases. So if you're going to try and deceive people and scam people, you're going to instantly produce the consequences of that, and that is obviously, you know, like some of these asset flippers and all that type of stuff. But that's just really because there's scammers. The scammers are everywhere. That's why it's like that. But what pissed me off is that, like, fucking, I know a lot of indie developers that are petrified of letting people know that they've used assets, and I'm just like, bro, tell them you're using the assets and tell them why you're using the assets. What are they going to fucking do? You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I'm here today, because I'm sick of it. I want to flip the whole script of this asset flipping fucking nonsense and actually make a game that is a proper game, a big game that is built with assets. Because I'm a programmer. I'm not a 3D modeler. I'm not an animator. And guess what? I don't want to be an animator. I don't want to be a 3D modeler. I don't want to have to spend 10 years learning 3D modeling to be able to make any fucking one of these models, anything, this box, this wall, see this wall, wouldn't have the slightest clue of where to start to make that wall, let alone this box, let alone this, let alone that, let alone the characters. I'm trying to build a game. I'm not trying to fucking satisfy people that are deceived of what an asset flip is. Okay, but anyway, look. There was a bit of a rant there, but anyway, we're trying to go into UI widgets, UI textures, notifications, notification objective. Beautiful icon for that. Now we can go to notification objective and then go, oh, fucking beautiful. Oh man, that's interesting. Alright, we're just gonna leave it like that. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna do this. There's that. And now I need to do notification entry and do. Alright. So now we got this. So now objective needs an animation, and we'll do show objective. We'll do objective. We'll get the render opacity, very simple. Right now, we're not trying to do anything too serious. I think it's a 2.5. Let me just double check. It's a 2.5 transition, yes. Zero 0.25. Show. Hide objective. I could just reverse it. There we go. We got show objective. But this needs to stay at 0 opacity. Alright, so now we need the logic. Objective logic. Let's just get rid of everything so we're not confused. We can do it in the notifications. Notifications. Okay. Custom. OC toggle objective. Enable. Objective text. Everything's good over here still, yep. Objective. Objective text, okay. Set. Text. Shit. We also need a sound. Play sound 2D. I've got objectives sound. I've already put this in. That's what it sounds like when an objective pops up. controller. So there we go. We set the text, we play the sound, and then we show or hide the animation. Very simple. So now we've got to get the animation, which is objective. Play animation forward. Play animation reverse. Like that, boom. Bazinga. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. There we go, we got objective. Sorry guys, OCD. Okay, alright. So there we go. We set the text, we show it or hide it. This wouldn't really matter when this gets called, and then we only want to play the sound when it's getting shown. So now what we can do is just test it. I say send, I say toggle objective. Pick up 3 boxes from rack number 1. Enable. We'll just quickly jump in, see how this looks. Oh wait, fucking K key. We want to send notification to see where the position of it is. Let's go with info. This is a test notification. Boom. So LK. Press L, objective should pop up. Press K, notification should pop up multiple times and be right below the objective. Oh my god, how am I going to pull the information out of the array? Oh man. I'm going to have to figure it out. Yeah, I'm going to have to like formulate the string in a loop and then send it into the objective. Format the string sort of thing. Like throw it into a loop, get it out, see what number rack it is, maybe store those 2 variables, and then throw those 2 variables over on the completed pin in the objective text. Simple. Because there's always going to be 3. Well, yeah, 3 because there's 3 enums, that's right. Alright, so L, objective, notification. Needs to be raised up a little bit more. The padding distance. Shit. What? Okay, so it will be 75 plus the padding distance. Which is 5. So 80, 75, 80. It would be. Wait, 175 plus 80. What is it? Calculator. 175 plus 80. 175 plus 80. It's even further. Oh man, okay. Hmm. 175. So that's the same position as that. 175. We're just gonna have to fucking eye it off. I can't do the math. How long we've been going for? Oh, an hour. We're gonna have to be going for a lot longer to get stuff done. So right now, I just want to be able to press a button, get an objective cracking, and then we can start doing the objective logic. The computer can really happen right at the end where we just initiate the job and finalize the job. How you doing? Wai hopefully I pronounced that right. Take your time. Some of us don't even have it in them to stream their work. Good for you. Yeah, I try to do it because I want to be transparent with the game. So it's you can't call me an asset flipper. You know what I mean? Like, or anyone that even questions it can. I want to be completely transparent, and this is part of my transparency is to live stream part of the development. So will the first version be single player? No, it's completely multiplayer driven, similar to the way 5M works, where it's completely player driven. There is no cutscenes, there's no missions. There's just two different roles, inmate or CO, which you can choose to be either one at any time. And you have certain things you can do, certain activities, certain functionalities, certain things to progress the game. Type of stuff. So that's the idea. Is to be completely multiplayer, voice chat. So it's like an actual CEO, and you can hear him speaking to you and telling you what to do and all that type of stuff. So that's the idea anyway. So let's go. What's going on here? Fucking hell! Why can't I go there? Okay. All right. Fucking hell. You know what? I'm just gonna do. That's what it is. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. 175 plus 60 would put it right below it at 235. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bang. See, so it's right at the corner now. So now it would be right there. It will be just enough. Or we might have to add this padding here, which is 5. So we might have to add 5 to it. 5 or add, give or take 5, but it should be good. Because I want it to sit right below the objective, because the objective has to stay there on screen. So it can't, and while you've got an objective showing, you can still get notifications. So they have to be right below it with the right distance, so it all looks right. Because multiple notifications stack up on each other. So the distance between those the distance between those messages that stack up has got to be consistent throughout the whole thing, from the objective down into the. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. It's just so it looks right, and I'm pretty sure I'm five units out. So because I didn't take into account the, or should I minus the 5? Because yeah, I think I have to minus it. We'll find out anyway. It'll be obvious. Oh, beautiful. So that's how it's going to look. So notifications will slowly disappear. So bang, notification, another notification, another notification. And that's how it's going to work. Look at that, guys. What do you reckon? Beautiful or beautiful? Pick up 3 boxes from rack 1. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so there's that. There's that. We can... Now we need to work out how to... nice. Why? Yamida? Is it Yamida-san? Yamida-san. I'm pretty sure it's Yamida-san. Or why? It's what? Wouldn't be Ymida-san. It'd be Yamida-san. Yamida-san. That sounds about right. Right, so there it is. So there's that. We got that. Now what we want to do is where it says lovely. Yeah, it looks beautiful. So there's that. We can go down to here, components. We can go to our working components, and now how are we going to transfer all of this information? Fuck. Because we need to at least give them multiple racks, so it extends the length of the time it takes a little bit longer than going to grab 2 boxes from rack 1, and then that's it. It might be easy to handle that way, at least for now. It's whatever you can call me, San. No worries, man. San, I'll remember that. Now we need to format strings now. Like this. We need to go like that. Okay, rack data. Okay. There's the rack data. So now we need to go like this. This is the only way I can think to do it. So now I've got the information, I can format it slowly into a string. Have we got string appends and all that type of stuff? Yeah, there's string append. Interesting. All right. All right. We got rack number and so many boxes. We can do to integer or to byte, and then from byte. Oh, okay. So this +1 would be the rack number. Oh. This +1 will be, that will be the rack number, total boxes. Then there's going to have to be multiple objective lines. Or not really. Yeah. I'm going to rethink this. We're going to rethink this whole thing. Working data, we don't want this. We're just doing one, like, we're just going to choose a random rack, and you get so many boxes from that fucking rack. It's as simple as that. So rack number, obviously not it's a single. Okay, so the rack number, total boxes, we won't handle it there. We'll do it inside the thing. So total box, so there, 2 boxes from rack 1. Simple. It's, you know, simple. So now we can go to working. Is working. They shouldn't be replicated, but get the number of entries, then we'd have to -1. Yeah, -1 from that, and then that's the index, alright. So that's the actual index. The enum. Oh shit. Oh, so there's the random rack. Well, there's the random rack, but there's the number of the rack. Rack number, number of the rack to show in the text, total boxes, random, integer, and range. Let's just say 1 to 3 boxes. What do you reckon? Alright, beautiful. Oh shit. Clean this up a bit. So there, okay. So there's our rack number and rack thing. So now what we need to do is objective. Let me jump over here. 5 watching and only 3 likes. That says something about us who are watching. Don't worry, man. Like, there's always seems to be 1 or 2 haters that dislike my videos, no matter what they are. So you're just gonna get that online, you know. Some people just don't like you. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't like who you are, the way you sound, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? You know, some Aussies consider my accent as a bogan accent. Well, guess what? I am from the ghetto, so probably not bogan, but maybe a city version of a bogan. But yeah, I'm a city boy, definitely not country. Have a definitely thicker accent than this, I can assure you that. But it would be considered a city accent, a bit boganish. Some people reckon anyway. But yeah. Some people just aren't going to like it, man. Who cares? Just don't let it affect you. Because as soon as you let it affect you, you let that person is now winning against you. And literally, you're the only person that's allowing that to happen. You know, because your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings create your reality. And only you have control over your thoughts. You're essentially having control over your own reality. Try and remember that the next time you're thinking depressive thoughts or negative thoughts. Try and eliminate it and go for positive thoughts. That's what I say. Well said. Thank you, mate. Okay, so now we need to format strings. Notifications. Oh, fuck. Toggle object. Okay. Okay, format. Pack times amount boxes from rack number. Oh, this is a little thing I had a pickle about before. See, if I go like that and then like this, that's going to call a random integer, and then as soon as I get to this node, it's going to call another random integer. Yep, that happens all the time. So that's why I put it in a local function, and I'll just call this the local box amount. I think that was so if I was you, I could create assets on blockchain where players can buy characters on blockchain and own it, but can also play with the free version also, and the paid one have some extras like tattoos. You know, if anything like that happens, it would just be optional microtransactions, and I'm very, very what's the word? Very I don't know what the word is, but I don't want to have microtransactions where it's now a pay to win server, a pay to win game. That I don't like that whole idea. Microtransactions are a good idea, but only if they're optional, like tattoos, maybe special tattoos. Maybe you can get certain tattoos normally, but if you want to get special tattoos, maybe you can buy them. Or if you want to get certain clothes, or maybe some accessories. That's the only way it's going to happen. But that then now requires me to handle income, and that's not really what I'm trying to handle right now. I'm not. The whole purpose of this game is not to make an income or anything, but to build a game to gain experience. This would open more doors and players can trade and own the characters. Then you make this a mint and reveal this would provide revenue for you. Like that. Like, sorry, Warwick, but that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever, like, that whole concept is just stupid, I reckon. And you know, like, forcing people to pay money to act, like, nobody's going to do that. I want a game that's going to blow up and gain a player base. You know what I mean? That's mainly why it's free to play as well, so I can gain that player base. I don't want to have people coming to my game and then having to pull out credit cards and go to blockchains and do backflips just to get a beanie or something. You know what I mean? Like, but really love what you do. Thanks, man. But yeah, no, definitely none of that type of idea. If anything, microtransactions, which are just optional and accessory type fun stuff. All right, so now I need to do a local box amount integer. Oh, fuck. I'd have to go here and put it there, and then that can go there. All right. All right, so there's our random amount. There's that. So now we can put the amounts into here. And now we've got the number, which is that. So there we go. So now let's see if we can so now they're working. Oh, that's just the start. Okay, all right, boom. All right, beautiful. Return node. All right, there we go. All right. There we go. We got that. So now let's just see if we can just start an objective. Okay, let's start picking jobs. So now this is starting the job, telling you how many boxes to go through, storing the data. So we got it. So I now know which rack number it is, and if you actually go into the right rack to be able to then pick up a box, and then once you pick up a box, you go into a holding a box state. Let's go for a very long stream today, guys. I feel like I can go for another hour or so at least. I did say I want to try and put more work into this game, so let's just do this, because I want to get this done today. Yesterday I done the charging system in one day. I want to get this done in one day. So let's just keep going, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button right now. Smash it. Make sure YouTube sends more people in. Tell YouTube right now that I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Other than we're going to continue. Locked in. Beautiful. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's get this done. It shouldn't actually be pretty hard. Probably the longest thing that... It might take me probably 5 minutes to make the blend space, but I'll show you how my animation system works as well. because with the box, with holding a box, you need to go in a state where you're constantly holding the box, right, until you physically put it down. So it needs to be a blend space, because that's how our locomotion works. All the crouching, moving, running, all that type of stuff works in a blend space. So what I've got to do is create it. It's very easy. It takes me 5 minutes to make the blend space, and I've got to add the logic to the animation blueprint, and bang, we've got working state. And obviously, you only pick. So what are we doing now? Is it L? Pack 1 boxes from rack 2. All right, so there we go. And then we can go bang, pick up a box, boom, we've got a box in our hand. We'll go over to here, we interact with that, boom, we put the box down. We go over to here, bang, open that bad boy up, go to dispatch, bazinga, we dispatch the item. And then you go back into here, you do another order, boom, it will tell you go over to rack 2, whatever, rack 1, rack 3. So that's the idea. So it'll take you about 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds maybe to do a process. So you can make $3 a minute. I'm thinking about each process is $3. You make $3 a minute, because that's realistic to the amount of to the type of income you would get inside of a prison. It's ridiculous. It's like cents per day sort of thing. Like, so we're going to go about $3. But all that type of stuff can be adjusted over time, so we can find a nice thing. So beautiful. All right. So let's just fix up that string a little bit, because it's doing my head in. Pack 1 boxes pack probably doesn't make sense. Get 3 boxes from rack number 1 and bring it to the pallet, and bring them to the pallet. Where we can get a shiv for free. What do you mean? A shiv for free. What do you mean? Where you can get a shiv for free? Well, the way shivs are going to work is, I'm thinking about making a crafting system, so you can either purchase it from one of the NPC inmates, or you can craft it. You can either craft it out of scrap metal, scrap wood, and stuff like that to be able to craft stuff like that. Never mind, I was trying a joke and it failed. or like a shiv for free for working. That'd be pretty funny. But there we go. Alright, so now we can actually start a job. So now what we should be working on next would probably be the UI, but I think animations will be a little bit more interesting right now. So what we can do is we can create the blend space. So let me explain it to you. So this is how the admin system works. Look at this nonsense. I need to change this into a, because now there's going to be 3 booleans. I want to make it into like an enum state, different states. So the way it works is we've got our main locomotion, right? This is the locomotion of the character, but the ground locomotion is idle states, right? Different types of idle states depending on if you're wounded, crouching, all that type of stuff. We're going to clean all this right up. But then there's loops, just blend space loops. So we've got the unarmed, that's crouching, walking, jogging, all that type of stuff. Then we've got a handcuff version, because you need to be handcuffed constantly. And then we've got a crouch version for the unarmed crouch, handcuff crouch, handcuff standing, unarmed standing, wounded crouch, wounded standing. But now we need to make a box, or just holding box or something. Let me jump back over to here. I love watching how fast you put this together. Well, I'm sort of thinking I'm not as putting it together as fast as I could if I was more experienced, but I've sort of learned pretty much a lot about Unreal Engine. It's very rarely I come up with an idea that I wouldn't know how to try and achieve at least. Okay, alright. So that's right. Let's forget this for now. Let's do our blend space. So these are our blend spaces. We need 2 versions of the blend space. Because you're walking around, you can also crouch. So we have to make 2 blend spaces. So the way it's going to work is we're just going to go off the wounded. So let's duplicate that bad boy and call this instead of wounded, we're going to call it pick packing. And see all of these? Because look, this is the blend space. But currently right now it's just wounded. As you can see, he's just holding his side like that. So that's the wounded say. But we need to go like this, and then go like this, and then go set 28, is it? Set 28. Alright. Box set. Alright. That's what we need to do. Alright. So it's literally this. So this is going to be the pick pack standing. So we need wounded jog backwards. I mean, jog backwards, that's right. Jog backwards. There. Bang. See? Going from a wounded state into the box state. So there we go. That's how we do it. I just need to change all these. It will take literally a couple minutes. So what have we got here? We've got jog backwards left. Jog backwards left. Oh shit. Jog backwards left. Jog left. Oh shit. Jog left. Jog forward left. Jog forward left. Jog forward. Jog forward. Alright, so there we go. Beautiful. Jog forward right. Jog forward right. Give me 1 second, guys. I've got to take my jumper off before I melt. Oh my God, I don't know how long I had my audio off, guys. Sorry about that. Hope you're still here, guys. But yeah, I had my audio off. I'm not sure how long that was off, but I've got this done now. Um, Now we want to do this one. Uh, Pick packing. Still here. How long was my audio not working? Couple minutes or like 5 minutes? What was? So now we can do this. It's literally just this. Look. Crouch walk backwards. Set 28 box set crouch. Changed to my phone. Thought I lost audio. Was about to restart the device. Few minutes, maybe two. Oh, sweet. Not too bad. I've got to try and keep remembering that. Keep looking down to say. Well, sorry guys. Anyway, hour and a half in. We're going to go for heaps longer, so you can stay around if you would like to. But we got plenty of time to go. Alright, so let's just do this. So we got walk backwards. Walk backwards. Walk backwards left. Walk backwards left. Walk left. Walk left. Walk forward left. Walk forward left. Walk forward. Walk forward right. Walk right. Oh wait. Walk forward right. Shit. Walk right. Walk backwards right. Walk backwards. Crouch walk right. Crouch walk right. So there's us. Backwards left. Forward right. Forward left. Forward right. Walk right. Walk left. Walk backwards left. Walk backwards right. Okay. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Alright, so that's us. There's our blend spaces. So now we need to build it into and change up the animation system a bit there. So we can go into here. So I want to change all this. Yeah, I'll leave crouch as a boolean, and we'll just have the unarmed state. Then we've got a wounded state. Then we've got a handcuff state. And now we've got a pickpacking state. Is that how you spell pickpacking? I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. Just pickpacking. Working. Okay. Locomotion states. Unarmed, right, okay. I have to redo this. But I might as well start here. Alright, so there's crouch. So we'll have crouch and then unarmed state. But what we need to do is one of these. Where's the locomotion state variable? I want to make this multi-threaded. What? Oh, we'll just make it a local variable. Okay. It'll be a lot more simpler this way. So now instead of having all these multiple different things, I literally have one for the crouching, all the crouching versions, and then one for crouching up here and then one for there, and then just all the different states that they can be. Much cleaner, guys, much cleaner. Alright, so what we might as well go from the start and go like this. is going to be removed, and that's going to be replaced with that one simplified one. So now that. So now we need to go to the, forget that for now. Okay, so then this. Can I remove the default? Oh, it's just going to show. There's the unarmed. Wounded. This is, we'll say this is standing, so wounded. Wounded. Handcuffed. Working. Sep. 28. Idle. Crouch idle. Stand idle. Bang. Loop it. These are looped, yep. See that? See how simplified that is, guys? And the blend speed is that fast? Okay. So there we go. Very simplified version. See how this does all this gymnastics here? This is just going to stay here because that was the original setup. Okay. So there's that. There's the, so if they're not crouching, we go, get rid of that nonsense. So if they are crouching, we need to do the crouching versions. Unarmed. Unarmed, wounded. Handcuffed. Shout out to whoever's watching. If someone's watching, let me know how many people are watching. I might be able to get the view count. It might actually start working now. I'm actually using the plugin. And now we've got a working idle for crouch. So now we should be able to go into idle states. See that? Much cleaner, guys, eh? We went from all that gymnastics to literally that. Like, it's that simple. This is, ignore that. This is just randomizing different types of idles, but it clashes. So I'm not doing that now, but I still want to keep it here just so I still have a reference. The NPCs have these different idles. Fidget break and scan and all that type of stuff. Okay. Alright, so there we are. So now, if we change this to working, handcuffed, wounded, unarmed, working, unarmed. Alright, beautiful. So there's that. So now we need to do this update like emotion state. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as this is how you replicate variables inside of animation blueprints. They're not replicated, so what you got to do is you got to multicast the replicated variable, and then does that need to be replicated then? We'll find out eventually if it doesn't work. But he's wounded, so it's as simple as that. Bang. Copy. So what do we got? We got wounded and handcuffed. Wounded and handcuffed. Handcuffed. Bang. Alright, now that's done. Now we can remove the dependency of this. Oh wait, still gonna have those variables. I'll remove the dependency after I do this. Now we go into loop, and we can do the same logic here essentially. This is what we're gonna do. Blend spaces in here. So alright, so different types of blend spaces for walking. There's crouch, crouch, crouch. Unarmed, handcuffed. Okay. Unarmed. Handcuffed. Unarmed, wounded. Unarmed, wounded. Handcuffed. Why aren't these thread safe? How do I make these thread safe? Oh, that's how I've done it. I think it would eventually turn into that. So there's play rate. Bit of an OCD thing here. It will make sense. No, because then we do it. That's alright. That's fine. Handcuffs. Animation blueprint. Interface. Animations. Bang. Bang. Yeah, fuck that off. Boom. Boom. Okay, well now we can do our crouches. We've got unarmed crouch. Unarmed crouch. Wounded crouch. Handcuff crouch. Shit. Direction. Speed. Locomotion. Crouch. Bit of an OCD fix here and we're done. These should be a little bit closer here. There we go, guys. There's our whole locomotion system set up good there. We've got the crouch. That's all we need. We don't need any wounded variables. We'll go down to here. We'll quickly try and find reference. No, boom. So there we go. Now what we can do is just to see if it's working. Go to components, player, character, working. I'm going to have to get the animation blueprint from here for it to make sense. Always like to do an is valid just so you're doing safety checks. So there's it is valid, and then we can promote to a variable. Animation blueprints. That's happening on the server. We've got a multicast this. We've got a multicast. Custom. Now I should go, I should be able to press L, objective comes up, and I'm holding a box. Just so we can test how it works. How long have we been going for? 2 hours. Whoa, this is probably the first time I went 2 hours this time. Let's keep going, guys. Let me chuck a Tokyo spliff today and just do a 6-hour stream or something. If you haven't heard of Tokyo Spliff, go check him out on YouTube. He's a mad programmer from Australia. Lives in a mad cabin down in Tasmania. Oh man, he's living a life, that guy. But we're going to check box states or working states. Obviously, this working state will only happen when you pick up a box. So once you pick up a box, then you can go and put the box down, and then that pallet's got to be working with the computer. Oh, that can be the attach actor. Good, I've already done that logic, so we can do that. So that can be the attach actor. Beautiful. Then I can determine, maybe I can place, say there's a maximum of 3 boxes or something, or I can put the boxes down in their position. We'll probably work on that next. Oh, that's right, I've got to go L. There we go. I'm just not spawning the box. Can I crouch? Yeah, can I run with it? Alright, this... You're going to have to be able to open a door with a box, but it just works together. So there's our what to call it. But what we should do here is turn this into like a... Get some advance. SRV pick up box. So this is where the pick up box is. Okay. Now I need to make a box. Blueprints. Cardboard box I want is this one. Pretty sure that's the one I gave him. Yep. Block everything except block everything except the pawn, so it doesn't collide with the hands and stuff. So there's our box. Now we can spawn actor from class. Box. Alright, so there's that. So now we can promote this to a variable and call this the box object. Now we can attach actor to component. The socket name is fuck. Box socket. I've already done the socket location, as you can see. Box socket. Box socket of the mesh. Mesh. Boom. So there's our box. It is adding the box. SRV put down box. Pickup box, put down box. So this is going to be, we won't worry about this right now. But now we can pick up a box. We can pick up a box here. Oh, wait. No, we don't want to do it there. Let's just do L. What? How did a comment get around that thing? What in the world? K key. Alright, so now we're just testing boxes and stuff. K key. And this is where we can pick up box. Oh wait, no, interesting. Ah, interesting. Interesting. We have to do a pickup animation. So, game animations, montage. It would be a whole body montage, which would be one of those. Or is it an upper body? No, it would be upper body. So it has to be one of these. Animation montage, pick up box. box set pick stand pick. That's because it's upper body. It doesn't matter if they're crouching. It will still. So there's the pick. There's that. So what I should be doing now is a bit of a gymnastics here, or at least this puts them into the state. Okay. So what I need to do is play montage. Bum, 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 bum. Very quick. Okay, bang, bang. Where's the hands though when... So, pick up the box right there, bang. Ah, fuck it, I'll just spawn it at the end, it doesn't matter. On completed, then do the animation, change the animation to holding a box, spawn the box in their hand, and that's us, boom. So now we've got picking up a box. This one's got to be putting down a box. Alright, so let's try pick up box. Which button do I press first? L, then K. L will tell us what's going on. K will put the box in our hand. But we will obviously have a picking up box animation, and then the box will appear in the hand at the end of the animation. The animation's fairly quick. I told him to make it pretty quick. I think he made it slightly too quick. So welcome to the extended edition of the stream, guys. We've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Why not go for 3-4 hours? Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Everything's good over here. Everything's looking good. Yo, what's up, Sosquito, mate? So now we're checking picking up boxing, picking up. So it's as simple as that. You literally get an order, get told how many boxes to get. You pick up so many boxes, you put it down on the pallet, you dispatch it. Very simple. You're doing a pick packing job. Simple as that. I thought that's probably the best job that we could sort of come up with instead of trying to like do machinery or stuff like that. It wouldn't really make sense. I think a warehouse looks more realistic than a factory with machinery and stuff. Because this warehouse could ultimately be like the food. Like maybe they're packing the food and stuff and sending it to different parts of the jail. That's, you know. So what have we got? We've got L. Get 2 boxes from rack. I'm going to make it so there's at least 2 or 3 boxes so I don't have to have the bracket like that. From rack 2 and bring them to the pallet. So now we press K. What happened there? Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. And when it's completed, we want to spawn the actor. What's going on? Why isn't it spawning the actor? Interesting. That's the box socket of the mesh. Oh, snap to target. That's the issue. It was the snap to target. So let's try this one more time. And obviously if you've got a box, you can't pick up other boxes until you've put it down. So you can pick up a box and then the next step is to put it down. And then you can go and get the next box. If there's anyone watching, jump in the comments. Let me know how many people are watching it right now. There's probably more people watching since I've been going longer. Because I notice it can take up to 1.5 hours before people notice that I'm streaming. So all I would really need to do is we can probably, yeah, I can avoid doing the UI, the computer UI, because that's just going to take a lot of messing around to get right. We might do that at the end of this stream, but what we'll try and do is cover all the logic so we can get things, we can just press a button instead of starting an order, you know what I mean? We can do that just to get all the logic working. And then the boring stuff can get done at the end of the stream or potentially off stream. So, oh, that's right, I'm just checking. Alright, so L. What the fuck happened there, bro? Ah, interesting. Look at this, guys. It's like fucking Hitler. Fucking going on here, like I. For the love of God. I think what the animator was trying to say is actually fucking happening. Interesting. I think I know what's happening actually, potentially. So what have we got? Look at handcuff. Idle. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done it. No. Sep 28. Boom. I done this when I shouldn't have done it. I turned on the root motion. So now we should not fucking pledge our allegiance to Hitler while we're fucking walking with a box. Fucking hell, mate. Hopefully this fixes it, bro. How are the animations clashing with the box when I'm getting the box to ignore that the pawn? For the love of God. Two hours in, fucking killing it today, boys. We should be able to get all this logic done easily, because I want to get this done today. I want to start getting some progress done in this game. I want this game done in 12 months. I want us to be well into testing in 12 months. This time next year, we should have completely finished the game. Oh, my finger's fucked. Oh, no way. Oh, there we go. We need root motion. We need to figure out what's going on, brother. Far out. Fucking hell. It's probably not the idle ones, actually. That's right. That's right. I've got to do this for the blend space animations because it is root motion. But for the idles, they need to not be it. I don't know if that's actually gonna fucking work, but see, they can't be root motion. I don't believe. We'll find out now. So something's happening. The animation is somehow... I think that's what because our animator's from Thailand or somewhere. He's not very, very good with English, so sometimes it's hard to convey what he's trying to say. But I'm pretty sure this is what he was trying to tell me. But it shouldn't be. Yo, what's up, So Schizo, mate? Oh, you finished the beat, do you? You want me to show it on stream? Send it over and I'll show you on stream. I'll show it on stream. Have you sent it? So Schizo just made a new beat. As you can see at the start of the intros, I tried to make them a little bit better by adding a drill beat. Yeah, I sent it. So let's check out the drill beat. First, let me. If I for some reason forget the drill beat when we test this, just remind me. But I'll show you the drill beat after this, guys. I think is it a totally new beat? Is it? I haven't sort of heard this version. Or is it a completely new beat, the one you sent before? Oh, shit. That's wrong. I'm not meant to do that. Fucking hell, man. Oh, shit. Alright, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, completely new. Alright, let's check it out. Haunted Echoes, alright. So this is from So Schizo, he's a producer. Also, the reason I named it Haunted Echoes is because I swear I keep hearing those words in the beat myself. Alright, well that's what I'm going to call it. I'll title it Haunted Echoes by Schizo and I'll tag you in all the descriptions I use. But has it got the bridge? Has it got the bridge? It kind of gives a Halloween vibes. That's the only thing I don't like about the beat is that I don't like Halloween. I don't celebrate it. I don't like it. But we'll find out anyway. Alright, this is the beat, guys. I like it, man. I can barely hear it, but... Oh, yeah, bro. Very nice. This is your own loop? There's no, you didn't lose any, you didn't use any loops or? Fuck yeah, bro. This is the new intro for the stream, guys. Original beat. Alright, so about a minute in, about a minute 5, I need that bridge. Fucking love it, bro. Thank you so much. There it is there, eh? That's the bridge in it. There it is. That's where I come in. I like that, bro. Very nice. Perfect bridge, bro. You also added all the things that I thought was missing. Yeah, bro. Killed it, brother. It's got that slight drill sound to it, but it's more trap. I like it, but it's beautiful. Yeah. Just so you know, So Schizo is obviously a producer, but he's also a rapper as well. I'm also a rapper. I used to rap. I've actually got some songs up on YouTube from back in the day. But very nice, man. I'm loving it. Perfect length too. So this will be all playing in the background when I lower the audio. Yeah, it reminds me of the movie Halloween, not The Holiday. Oh, okay. I'm loving it, bro. It's perfect. Hopefully it dims out nice. If you want, bro, if you want to put, you know, Schizo on the beat or something, I wouldn't mind that, bro. But yeah, that killed it, brother. Fucking killed it, man. I'm loving it. I might make a song on it. Yeah, if I can go hard, brother, go hard. Just don't copyright the thing for me. Let's download that bad boy. So there's our beat, guys. Bang, 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 bang. There's the old beat. So this is the old beat. It's more of a UK field drill. So wait. There's the old beat, and this is the new beat. Oh yeah, bro. Look, you even put a... That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, bro. I've got to listen to this one. Cool. It's only 2 minutes, guys. I'm loving this. So the way I do it is I let it play for a minute. This gives me enough time to post the, you know, post a link, let everyone come in sort of thing and wait. And around halfway through when it goes into a bridge and it dims down, I start talking, my voice comes in, and then I lower the audio to about 25% and let the rest play in the background. So that's my format. I just want to hear this bridge a little bit. It's coming up. After this sound right here. This is where I come in. Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be working on whatever. So that's how it is. And then I'll go like this, and this is where I start talking like that, and then as you can see, very nice in the background sort of thing. Hopefully that all worked properly. But there we go. Thank you so much, So Schizo Man. Loving it, bro. Loving it. Thank you so much for that, man. So there we go, guys. We got a new intro for the stream. That will be definitely in tomorrow's stream or the one after. But what we need to do is we need to go in game now. What did I do? That's, and now let's see if we're good to go. But yeah, completely new them. All mine from scratch. Yeah, that's great, man. Fucking epic, bro. You done like exceeded my expectations with that beat, bro. Loved it. Loving it, man. Like to be honest, from the first beat to this beat, big difference, bro. Like you can actually hear the drill now, and it's more along the theme of the that I was trying to go for the stream. Oh, the only thing I want to make sure is the audio isn't significantly different. The levels. No, it's not much. It's not much of a difference. Yeah, it should be good. You would have heard it at the right. Does it sound good when I played it in audio on that at full level? Appreciate it, man. Means a lot. I spent a good 5 hours on it, man. Thank you so much, bro. Really, really appreciate it, bro. Definitely going to be tagging you in there. What I'll do is I'll put this in the description like this. I'll put music like that, and then I'll tag your channel, so then people can go and check out all your stuff like that. But thank you so much for that, man. All right, so there's that. Let's go to L. There's that. Now let's go with a K. Oh, for the fucking love of God, man. What is going on here? I'm going to make it so you can't use doors while you're working, so you can only work in here or get into that state while you're in there. Fuck me, Dad, what's going on? Like, what is it? Because this is only happening with the box, but look, Okay, let's just double check everything. Let's stop assuming I did it correctly. And let's go to blueprints. Equipment. Should I make it a master equipment? No, this is a interesting equipment. Just so I can tell that's not a master of that. Look, look, guys, look, look at this nonsense. Look. Collision enabled. Okay, that's probably what's happening. Well, let's see what I'm doing here. Shit. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It's because it has collision. Fucking hell. All right. So what I can do is this. I need to have visibility in camera so you can actually shoot the thing. Let's say you can shoot it. We don't want to be able to parkour over it or interact with it, but we want to literally ignore everything. No collision physics body. What? Okay, let's just go with it. Query only, that's right. Query only, no physics collision. Query only, no physics collision. Query only, no physics collision. Okay. Okay. We should be good now. Oh, we've been going for a while now. I'm probably going to finish up. I'm starting to want to take a little bit of a break. But really, all I'm really getting now is just getting into it. Like, so you can pick up a box, get into the box state. Then we can do the putting the box down logic. Then all we'd have to do is make it so when you interact with this and you've made an order, then you can pick up a box. Then you can't pick up another box until you put it down, and you can't pick up another order until you dispatch that box. And what I'll do is I'll make it so there's probably going to be 4 boxes max you can have. So I have one here, one there, one there, one there. So when you put it down, it just automatically pops into one position. So then you actually fill the pallet up. So 1, 2, 3 boxes. Go over to here, bang, done. And what I'll do is I'll make it so there's no collision, and like two people could technically work at the same time, and the pallets would just work client side of what they're doing, sort of thing. But that's the idea of that. So let's. I don't know. Should I stop, guys? Should I keep going? Jump in the comments. Let me know, guys. What should I do? Should I keep going? And just, get some more of the logic done? Or should I take a break? Or should I stop and just... Then I've got the rest of the day to mess around with it. What in the world is fucking going on, bro? How's the box affecting the animation? It's looking great, man. I've been really busy starting some in real life business, but soon I'll be back in the game, Devon. Choice is is yours, man. If you're in a flow, don't quit. If you need a mental break, take it. Oh, I think I'm just going to go long. We're going to experiment with a little bit of a long stream. So what I want to do now, what I need to check now, is that it's the actual box that's messing with the... Or maybe they're clashing with... I'm going to have no collision, I think. Because the reason why I want at least so much collision on it is because in case somebody shoots the box or... Oh, who cares about that, eh? I have no idea how this box is affecting the animations. It's strange. Oh. See? It's the box. It's the fucking box. So we're gonna no collision. No collisions. Let's just ignore absolutely everything. Fuck your overlaps. Can't step up on. Bazinga. Alright. Let's give this a crack. If it's still affecting the animations, I'm gonna lose my mind. Seems like a collision issue, yeah, it definitely is. But how? Like, how? I guess, yeah, I don't know. But this should be good now. There's no collision. So what I should do actually is go back to this bad boy and remove it. Like, remove that. Like, we'll just leave it as no collision because that's going to fuck shit up. Okay, let's go. We don't need this. Let's go back. Now we're going to check boxes. Now we're checking boxes are not going to affect. What locomotive system are you using? Smart locomotion. It's a very lightweight, very simple, very well organized and optimized locomotion system. About 80 Australian dollars. So that's probably 60 US dollars or something. 50 maybe. Man, if you calculate all of the assets, I put a lot of money into this, I've put a lot of money into assets, thousands of dollars, man, all up. But it's very critical. This thing needs to happen. You know what I mean? Oh, look, the chat's now starting to work. Let's see how the chat's now. Oh, that's right. The chat's only popping up for a second. Okay. So everything seems to be working then. Yeah, I love it. It's a great one. I got it when it was free. Oh, mad. I love that, bro. I love when there's like $300 assets and it's just up for free for some stupid reason, you know what I mean? Like, but now we're checking boxes. If boxes are gonna fuck shit up. Please, man. Oh. Okay. At least we rectified that issue. I mean, like, I'm gonna have to prevent you from using doors when you're in working because it just doesn't look right. And you're really only gonna be able to work when you're in here. So once you're in here, you can work. You don't need to touch doors or anything. You know what I mean? You can only. It was just say you cannot Please put down the box before you leave. That's all it will say. Ah, is this even gonna fucking fit? You know what? This is already done. This is, we only really need to do an interaction. See how it says interacted with palette? That's how you pick up the box. So let's start building this logic for the dispatch palette. There's $342 worth of characters and such on Fab right now. Ah, for free. Wow. I love, yeah, I love it when every now and then there's free stuff. I grab everything through when it usually costs because you never know when you need it. Yeah, I've got tons of assets like that, bro. Like, I've just thought, man, I could use that for something. You know what I mean? Like, just filter the search to all products, filter free and on sale only. Yeah. Um, Now we're going to be making palettes. But see, what I need to do is turn that into a master interactable. See the palette, right? But I create a child class of this and call this a BP dispatch. And we can call that an interactable. Now the dispatch. Now this. Okay. Oh shit, there should have been a default scene route. Oh no, that's because of that. Okay. So now that should be interactable. Now what I got to do here is put box 1. Oh wow, I'm not even gonna fucking fit. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to fit 4 boxes here, even if it's like this. Okay, it only wants to do one at a time. Why is there 5 fucking boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so there we go. We don't want the boxes interactable. We only want that interactable because that's what we're going to be interacting with the palette. So these can have no collision. Ignore everything. Check up on you guys. You could just make the palette bigger, yeah. Yeah, look, it's pretty good because these boxes are made by the same developer. So these boxes are designed for these palettes, sort of thing. Even this racking is the same developer, and this machinery. So what I want to do now is I want to so there now they shouldn't be showing. I think it's only hidden in game. The only way I could do it would be going like this. Visible. So that's what I've got to do. One, two, four. Alright, so now that should be good. Alright, so there's an empty pallet. Alright, and we can tell how many boxes are on it by this. So if that's 0, it's an empty pallet. If it's 1 or more, it's got an order on it. So now we can do a custom event. SRV add box to pallet. So as soon as we add the first box, it will be 1. So that's box 1, and then we can switch maybe on this. Three, 4. So now there's 1 box on the pallet. We need to oh fuck. So now the box number. Alright, so there's that. And now we need to get, so if it's box 1, box 1, box 1. Alright. I hope that's going to work. So I don't have to do this like 4 times, I can just do it once like that. Three. I don't know if that is even gonna fucking work, bro. Fucking hell, mate. We're just gonna have to do this. It's 4 times. That's it. Okay, box 1. Box 2. 3. Box 4. Good Lord. Okay. So there we go. Now we can toggle boxes. Alright, so now this is the logic. Hide all the boxes. Make sure there's no boxes on it. The total boxes are going to be 0. And then when we add a box, it will go from 0 to 1. And then we'll toggle the right box visibility. But yeah, that's right. So that's the add box. That's what we call after we do the putting down animation, which will be here. Let's do this box putting down animation. Place down. Place down upper box. Place down box. Sep 28 box. Pick. That one. Wait, no. Pick. Okay. What would it be called? Box. Oh my god, man. The pick. Oh, place. Okay, place. I mean, does he need to crouch down to put the box? I mean, that's not going to really matter. He's going to do that animation, then a box is going to appear on the palette. What I wanted him to do was crouch down and put the box on the ground. But we can get him to do that later on. But there's place down box. Place down box will be like this. Place down. And then off here is where we add the palette. So that attached actor will be this one. So now this has access to this. This tells you how many boxes you can get. You can grab a box, and when you place it down here, oh, when I'm actually interacting it, then I can get the reference. That's right. That's right. So now on the dispatch, we can have an interact like this and put a print string and put a interacted with dispatch palette. So there we go. This is where I can grab the reference for the gotta go, bro. I'll catch you next time. No worries, man. Oh, we're going for 3 hours now. Yeah, definitely. We're going for a little while now. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to test this logic. if I actually press the button. No, I didn't. So that's probably where I'm going to leave, guys. We'll be going for 3 hours, but that's pretty much the logic. So what we've got done, we've got the objective situation going. We've got the ability to pick up a box. This is going to give us the ability to grab a box. This is going to be give us the ability to place down the box, and then I just need to do this logic here, where the computer dispatches with that, and then as soon as you dispatch the order, all the boxes will be reset, and then your working will be reset, and you'll be able to do another order. But that's pretty much where we are, guys. So we've done a 3-hour live stream today. We actually got a little bit done. There's probably a little. It's going to take me at least 1 or 2 more days to get this done, because this UI is going to take a little bit. I'm assuming by the end of today I'll probably get it done. But like I said in the last stream, I'm actually trying to put more work in. Try to look at this as more of a job, and like really putting more work in instead of just, you know what I mean. So it's going to result in more streams, longer streams. And more often streams. So that's what I was saying in the last stream. But that's pretty much where we are. If you're new to this game and you're wondering what it's all about, jump over to the Discord, guys, or go check the link in the description for the devlogs. I post devlogs about this game. I'm just about to post devlog number 3 within the next week. So that will be all the updates that we've done so far. And also got the link for the streams in there as well. And we've also got the game Discord for this actual game, where you can come and talk. You can, you know, ask questions. You can suggestions. You can apply to become a tester, a developer, or a moderator. You can report bugs and stuff like that. We've got the credits here. Shout out to our amazing animator. And these are all the assets that we're actually using with all the links to it. So if you want to go check them all out. But these are either being used now or planned to be used in the game. Like for instance, I haven't got this in yet, the voice chat. But anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. I hope you enjoyed. There's a 3-hour stream for you, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. So what would I'll just quickly check this. There is no logic to only be able to interact with the dispatch. But bang, interacted with dispatch palette, bang. So we go here, pick up a box, boom, picked up a box, go here, bang, place it down, go here, pick up another box, boom, go here, place it down, got my 2 things, go here, boom, open that bad boy, straight away dispatch. So that's how it's going to work, guys. Very simple system, but this is the final map. If you haven't seen those streams, we actually optimized the racking. So let me go here, stat FPS. As you can see, the racking does not affect the frame rates, as you can see. But that's where we are. What I can do is go stat unit, and as you can see, fuck all draw calls. There's more draw calls over here than there is over here now. There was at least 3,500 draw calls, but now there's only 1,000 or 1,100. But anyway, guys, that's where we're going to leave the stream. I hope you enjoyed. There's a 3-hour and 6-minute live stream for you guys. So the next stream could potentially be potentially in the next couple of days, or what I might want to do is focus on the next devlog. So if I do that, I will finish this working system and then throw the devlog together, so then I can showcase the final version of the working system inside the devlog. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next stream, which I'm not sure when it's going to be, potentially tomorrow, the next day. If not, just know there's a devlog coming out. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.